Yes, we are. Just want to use that phrase. Sounds cool. So where are we? So let's talk about something which is happening in the market quite often. Companies who are raising seed and Series A round, massive rounds, who are doing a pivot post Series A and Series B. Why is that happening? I understand why it happens in AI, right? Like the underlying technology is evolving too quickly. The categories are disrupted. The buying behavior has changed. So a lot of nuances in terms of why founders struggle finding a PMF in AI native products. But on the other side, in the non-AI world, when founders start their company, let's try to see where it is originating from. Let's go to the -1 stage, right? Where it actually starts. So there are two ways largely, I think I could look at it. One is you have lived the problem, so you are the ICP. So you know a lot of the nuances around it and you build a product around it and build some GT motion to test it out. The sample size is quite limited, but since you have lived that pain is too deep. So you could give yourself reasonable, I would say, understanding that maybe there are someone like you out in the market who are also facing the same thing. So one is that bucket, completely genuine. I think that's the right way to kind of build a company and so on and so forth. The other side is where people are trying to find gaps in the market, right? One is through secondary reports, and second is by talking to the people. They have some hypotheses. They talk to their these people are usually in their first circle. They talk to these people saying with questions like, hey, if you build something like this, would you buy it? How would it impact you? Would you pay money for it, and how much? So when you piece together all these answers, you build a hypothesis of who your ICP is, and then you kind of figure out a positioning around it and back it up with a demand channel. Absolutely feels right on the paper, right? Like very conventional way of doing things, nothing wrong in it. But one needs to be aware that there one nuance which is kind of speaking out too loud but is hidden down is it's not a scalable approach to do things. Second, so the sample set is not too big. Second is, since these are your first circle, there is a degree of bias which would be present in their feedback. So how do you navigate this, right? Like how do you build real world intuition before even coming out of the stealth? So the way you could do this is, let's say you try to kind of find those 7 to 10 people who have already sold something what you're building to the same buyer you're going after. Talk to their sales leaders, talk to their marketing leaders, talk to their SDR managers, folks who have lived those deal cycles in real. Like compensate them for an hour and go very deep in those research. Ask them what worked, what didn't. Why did the buyers push back? Where did they push back? Which conversation actually moved the needle? What they wish they knew before even kind of entering into these markets. You'll end up learning a ton from these insights, right? Like from these conversations. Little expensive on the get-go, but you will kind of you'll save a lot on the time as well as the money you would spend building these kind of insight over months. So think about it this way, right? Because these people have already lived those objections, kind of have seen those politics around and why those deals kind of win or lose. These are like real tactical ways you could get an expert opinion on, right? And if you listen very carefully, you'll start picking up the lingos, how your ICP kind of feels about this, what's the emotion driving them, and a lot of nuances around it. The classic McKinsey way of doing things: talk to the expert, plan out things, and kind of then start execution. So that's a really quick hack I wanted to kind of layer in here. That's pretty much for it today. Until next time, see ya.